Let me start with a simple question. If I asked you to read an English article right now, could you understand it?
Most of you would say yes.
But if I asked you to explain that same article out loud, in English, something changes. Your heart beats faster, your mind goes blank, and suddenly, all that English you know disappears. That gap, that space between knowing English and using English is what we're talking about today.
And this is something we see again and again with English learners. They know the grammar. They know the vocabulary. They've watched hundreds of videos, but when it's time to speak, they hesitate. Not because they can't speak, but because they don't feel confident enough to try.
Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence comes from speaking. But many learners wait for confidence first. They tell themselves, I'll speak when my English is perfect. I'll speak when I stop making mistakes. I'll speak when I feel confident. And that moment never comes.
Let's talk about what this confidence gap really looks like. Imagine this situation. You're in a meeting, or a class, or even a casual conversation. You understand everything. You even know what you want to say. But inside your head, there's a voice saying, what if I say it wrong? What if they judge my accent? What if I sound stupid? So instead of speaking, you stay silent. That silence slowly becomes a habit.
And the problem is, every time you stay silent, your brain learns something dangerous. It learns that silence feels safe. So next time, it chooses silence again, and again, and again. This is how people end up saying, I've studied English for years, but I still can't speak.
Let's break an important myth right now. Fluent speakers are not confident because their English is perfect. They're confident because they've made thousands of mistakes and survived all of them. Think about children learning their first language. They don't wait to be confident. They speak badly, incorrectly, and fearlessly. Adults do the opposite. They want correctness before communication.
Here's a small mindset shift that can change everything. Instead of asking, is my English correct? Ask, did the other person understand me? Communication is the goal, not perfection. If someone understands you, you've already succeeded.
Now let's talk about how to close this confidence gap practically. Step 1. Lower the pressure. Stop trying to speak perfect English. Start aiming for clear English. Short sentences are powerful. Simple words are powerful. You don't need complex vocabulary to sound confident. You need clarity.
Step 2. Practice speaking in low-risk environments. Talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. Explain a YouTube video out loud after watching it. No audience, no judgment, just your voice getting used to English. Confidence grows in private before it shows in public.
Step 3. Redefine mistakes. Mistakes are not proof that you're bad at English. They're proof that you're using English. Every mistake is feedback. Every correction is progress. Fluency is not the absence of mistakes. It's the ability to keep speaking despite them.
Here's something powerful to remember. People are not listening to your English as carefully as you think. They're listening to your message. Most people are too busy thinking about themselves to judge your grammar. And even if they notice a mistake, so what? You spoke. You tried. You moved forward.
So if you're listening to this and thinking, I know English, but I don't use it, understand this. You're not lacking knowledge. You're lacking permission to speak imperfectly. Give yourself that permission.
Because the confidence gap doesn't close overnight. It closes sentence by sentence, attempt by attempt, conversation by conversation. You don't need more English. You need more courage to use the English you already have.
And once you start using it, confidence won't be something you wait for. It'll be something you build.